I don't want to sound mean, but nobody actually asked for this show. Money Heist was enough. In all honesty, you cannot compare Money Heist to the Berlin show. Money Heist was Money Heist. Money Heist was a cultural phenomenon. It brought about the Bella Ciao, as in, if you sing that song, I know it's not completely related to that, but outside Spain, that's the show you will see in your mind. The characters were imprinted on you, especially because of the code names they had picked up. Characters such as Tokyo, Nairobi, the professor, they were profound characters that stayed with us. When it came to the Berlin show, I didn't feel like the characters stayed with me. They were okay. The stakes were not as raised here as they were in the Money Heist. Money Heist was so heightened. All your emotions, all your senses had to be like flying high. Especially during the first and second and third season. Everything was just... This one, the stakes were not as raised as I would have loved to see, if especially coming after my Money Heist, And honestly speaking, I hadn't signed on to watch Berlin being a lovesick puppy during a heist of all things. So I think for me that was a bit annoying, and honestly felt like it cheapened the whole heist. And I'm not saying that people can't fall in love during a heist. I mean, the professor and a whole policewoman fell in love, but the stakes were so high. They were raised, as in how they met, how she came to find out that the professor was actually the one who was behind the heist. As in, the stakes were heightened. The love between Tokyo and Rio, it was heightened also, especially because it was developed during an unusual time, during a heist, So I don't know. Characters in Money Heists stuck with me, but if you asked me to name you the characters in Berlin, I really wouldn't. I think I was just excited to see characters from Money Heist in the Berlin show. Characters such as the lady that fell in love with the professor, and the really badass cop that came in pregnant in Money Heist. She's also in this one. So I wouldn't say it's a completely bad show. It just fell short of expectations, and that's the problem with spin-offs. I usually say if a show is good or if a movie is good, just leave it at that. Create something else. Spin-off shows really just end up falling short of expectations because they usually fail to capture the magic that the first one actually carried. So, am I saying that you shouldn't watch Berlin? No, of course, you should. Go watch it and tell me what you think about it. I think the characters were okay, but as I said, they didn't stick the way the Money Heist characters stuck, So, yeah, the way they ended it is that they wanted to have another season 2 of the Berlin show. But yeah, other than that, it just reminded me that at some point I would want to repeat, or rather just watch Money Heist again, maybe in a couple of months or a couple of weeks, and just do a review on it, because it was a really smart show. It was a good smart show just as a Prison Break, but Prison Break fell off after the third or second season. And for me also, Money Heist to some extent fell off, I think on the fourth or the fifth season. I'm not so sure, but I don't know, maybe I may not remember it as well, but Money Heist was Money Heist. And Money Heist was one of those shows that opened up the door to other forms of art that were not Hollywood concentrated. And Berlin, it wasn't a good show. I would give it a 5 out of 10. But just reminded me that I would want to go through Money Heist again at some point. So that's my short and snappy take. If my lighting changed during the video, just know that I filmed these chunks differently because of the rain. It's raining from where I am, and it would have just been annoying to film through the rain. So if you stuck through the video up until now, thank you. If you don't mind, subscribe if you're on my YouTube on Rumble, and if you're watching this on my Instagram or TikTok, like, follow, comment, all those good things. So up until then, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.